and welcome back to Lunchbox World. So glad that you could join us today. Today we are back on our popular working from home lunch ideas. If you missed the first one, check up in the link and be sure to watch that too, because these are all really quick and easy lunch ideas. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. So let's get straight to the video and show you how quick and easy they really are. So today I wanted to do a really quick and easy lunch idea which you literally can have from home. You just need some really nice artisan bread, and I'm cutting this on the absolute diagonal. I'm going to toast this quickly, and then I've got tomatoes, as you can see at the ready, red onion which I'm just going to use half of, or maybe even quarter because this is quite a big one, and then obviously some really lovely fresh basil. I'm just going to quickly do bruschetta because that's what I feel like. I've got olive oil and I've got some white wine vinegar and obviously salt and pepper. We've toasted up the artisan bread, as you can see, so I'm just going to let that cool, and then meanwhile we're going to crack on with the tomatoes and quickly slice these up. I'm just trying to show you how quickly all of this can be done. Don't worry about the skins, these are just really nice juicy salad tomatoes. There we go, just roughly chop it. I'm going to do brie tomatoes. This is the beauty of it as well, you can vary the quantities according to how many of them you are, if that makes sense. With the onion, I want to do just under half, so I'm going to put that one to a side. So I'm going to chop it up the way I normally do, so horizontal and then vertical that way, and then that way, and you get nice little teeny weeny bits, so it is nice and finely chopped. There we go. So pop this in, as you can see, all finely chopped. There we go. So we're going to add in salt, pepper, add in half a tablespoon of the vinegar, and I'm going to do 2 of the olive oil. So that's 1 tablespoon of the olive oil, and I'm literally just going to mix it up. Can you see that? Oh, it just looks delicious. I love tomatoes. And the only other thing that's missing from this is some of the basil leaves. I'm just going to rip those up, put them in. How quick was that? Super quick, super simple, super easy. So we are going to load up the bruschetta and then graze on it over lunch. So here we go, we've got the little bits of toast all laid out on a really nice platter, and I'm just literally going to spoon on the topping. So here we go, just move that to one side, carefully dollop it on. So another really quick and easy lunch idea. And yeah, I'm kind of bringing the Mediterranean to us, aren't I? I mean, there you have it. What do you think? Do you think you'll give it a go? Super quick and easy tomato bruschetta. You can make this in moments. You just need the artisan bread that I cut at an angle, the tomato, red onion, some fresh basil and salt and pepper, a little bit of olive oil and white wine vinegar, and that's it. Enjoy. So this time we've just got a slightly different lunchbox, and I just thought I'd line it, just make it pretty with a serviette. I always like having little finger food, and on a scorching hot day I just want to graze, so I just chop it up into little bite-sized mortals. We've got the grapes, these are little silicone moulds that you can use, so just squidge that in. I'm going to pop that one in and line that with the little bits of cheese. I've also got some little Melba toast because I like that little bit of a crunch, so I'm just going to pile up the grapes on top. And then, as you know, if you've watched the previous video, I just like having little cocktail sausages, so I'm going to put in 8 of those, tomatoes for later, savoury eggs, I'm going to put 4 of those in, and I'm going to chop up a pork pie so you can see it's all coming together, and then just chill this in the fridge until you fancy eating it. So just really quick and easy finger food. And the only other thing I'm going to put on the side is these. I really like these roasted chicken and thyme flavour. I don't know if you've tried them yet, but they're just quite nice. So you could even make a little area, put another little silicone thing in, or just leave this as it is, put on the lid. You've got a little suction thing there, so it's all nicely sealed. So say you had a salad in here, you've then got this clever little strap that kind of keeps it all together. And you've got your fork. So I'll put all the links in the description so you can just see how quick and easy that really is. So this can be put back in the fridge until you're ready to have your lunch, and there you have it. Really quick and easy. Just to show you again, it travels really nicely. So you've got a tuber, you've got your fruit, you've got some tomatoes, all the chopped up bits. You can even put in little cocktail sticks or other little party sticks, and that's it. So let's crack on and get to the next one. Okay, so for this working lunch idea, where you're going to use a panini, and we've got sliced up tomato, sliced up gherkin, a little bit of dill, we've got some cress as well, just to sort of garnish. We've got the boursin, which I'll do as a layer, and we've got some serrano ham as well, and the lovely cheese. So I'm going to do it as an open sandwich again, but toast it off first. So let me just slice this in half, and then we'll put it in the toaster. Gosh, look at this, they've changed all the packaging. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to have a little bit of the boursin. I just like the garlicky, herby flavour. So we're just going to put a thin smattering of that on. And then we've got the cheese. On one side I'm just going to do the slices of the tomato. Whoops. And on the other side, actually with a little bit of cress, just to make it look a little bit pretty. I mean, why not? Just those few minutes extra, but it just looks really nice. Okay, so that's one side. Then the other side, I'm going to sort of fan out the... Oh, I was hoping... In my head, I was hoping to sort of fan out the gherkin, and then maybe just do little bits of dill as well. You can buy this in a bag, you can freeze it and just get out what you need, and it just adds a little something, doesn't it? A little bit of salt and pepper. Carefully place it on a plate, and that's it. What do you think? Really quick and easy. So there you have it, a really quick and easy lunch idea. So let me know if you give it a whirl. All the details are down in the description box, and if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to have a few olives on the side. These are pitted olives, they are quite strong, so I'm just going to add on 4. But these, you buy them in a jar and you just keep them in the fridge. Just follow the instructions. So enjoy your lunch and check back and see the next idea. Okay, so for this lunch, okay, so we're going to be loading this up. So just be sure that you've either got a lunchbox or a salad bowl that you can easily load up. And it's going to be largely a vegetarian one, this one. So we've got the mixed salad. We've got some vegetable couscous, cucumber, tomato, little peppers, and then we've got some chickpeas and some kidney beans for the protein. So we'll need to drain and rinse them, so we'll need a sieve and then just a couple of bowls. So I'm just going to rinse the chickpeas and the kidney beans. So you could get, if you're only just doing this as a one-off, you could get the smaller size. This is going to last me a couple of days. So let's get straight to it and let's just show you how we put it all together. So here is the rinsed and drained chickpeas, and I buy these, I just find it a lot easier. You can have dried ones, soak them overnight, but I just find that a real palaver, whereas these are just ready to go in a tin. So I'm going to do exactly the same with the kidney beans, put them in the sieve and then rinse them and then put them in the bowl. So here are the kidney beans and they are all rinsed and drained into the bowl. Okay, so let's just quickly prepare everything else. The other thing I meant to say is just here, you can see I've got frozen pomegranates. I found them in the freezer aisle, which is quite interesting. So you can just get out whatever you need rather than buying them fresh. And quite often I find I never use them quickly enough. I'll use a tiny bit, so at least with this you can get out what you need and then put them back in the freezer, so they're going to last a lot longer. So it's probably way more economical that way. So yeah, just I think make the freezer your friend. So yeah, we're just going to chop this up. Doesn't really matter how you chop it. And I've chosen these little ones because they come in different colorways. So it's just really colourful because I really believe that we eat with our eyes. So again, just cut it up small, every which way really. Do the same with the cucumber, cut it up into little chunks. So yeah, I tend to prep everything up first, chop the tomato up small. If you've got cherry tomatoes, that'll be fine. It's whatever you fancy really, and you know, you can substitute in other things if there's some salad ingredients you don't like, but this is just to show you how with a bunch of bought stuff you can just assemble it all together in your lunchbox really quick and easily. So we're just going to put that there. So first in, we're going to put the salad leaves. So just a nice healthy layer of these. If some of them are a little big, I normally just break them up with my hands. I don't worry too much, just rip them up. Otherwise they can just be too big. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to just spoon in some kidney beans. Like I say, I'd probably do like half one of those big tins, so it's probably like 200, or a small tin. So half of that, put in the same amount of chickpeas. There we go. Then we're going to put in all of the chopped up bits and bobs. Can you see how colourful it is? And this is quite a hearty salad. It's really tasty though. And then let's just make sure we've left room for the couscous as well. So probably half a pot of one of these. So all this will do, you know, 2 days. A little bit more. And then I would sprinkle, these are frozen but they will defrost. Just sprinkle the pomegranates on the top. Maybe I've taken out too many. If you've got fresh parsley, that's really nice to sprinkle on top, or if you've just got dried, that's equally fine. There we go. The other thing, I don't know if you remember, these are really handy. Put the dressing in here, so I'm going to put in some olive oil and lemon juice and put that on just before I'm going to eat it. I don't think I've left any room for this, so be mindful of that, so at least I can just put the lid straight on. So let's just get a little bit of salt and pepper, and I'd fork it all up, you know, when you're going to just be ready to eat it. But look at that, isn't that just lovely? So here's the little bit of parsley, if it gets off my fingers, just pop that in, a little bit of extra colour, there we go. Okay, and there you have it. I mean, how quick and easy was that? And I'll just show you quickly what I do with the sauce, but it's literally olive oil and lemon juice. And if you haven't got fresh lemons, you can always use the bottle, and that just keeps in the fridge. Okay, so we've got the lemon. So we literally need like a tablespoon of the lemon juice, and then I'm going to put in the same amount of the olive oil, which is like roughly a tablespoon. Put in a little bit of salt and pepper. Pop the lid back on. And then, like I said, I haven't left enough room, so I'm just going to squidge it down the side for when I'm ready to eat it. Pop the lid on, and then I'm going to put this in the fridge until I'm ready. And I haven't got room for this, but I'll just make sure, well, I'm at home, so, but if you're, you know, out and about, you can take the cutlery with you, put it in a lunch bag, and you're good to go. So let's get on with the next one, and let's keep having fun. So for this idea, you can either use pitta, a muffin, or a panini. And I mean, they're all really inexpensive, and it just kind of adds variety to whatever you're doing. So the principles are the same. We're just going to make it like a little mini open top pizza. So we've also got some ham and grated mozzarella and a tomato that we're going to slice up, and then just season it with salt, pepper and basil, and that's it. So let's just show you. You might have seen on Instagram that I've been sharing some other lunches as well, just to kind of show you what's possible. So let's crack on. I'll show you with these two just how quick and easy it is. So I'm going to halve the muffin. I've got some tomato puree here, but you could easily do it with pesto if you want. I just want to put a tiny smattering on each because it can be quite strong on each side. Same with the pitta, just a little smattering all over. If I'd had left over from the bruschetta, then I could have used some of that, but never mind. We use what we've got, so you know, there's lots of variations on what you can do. Okay, so next we're going to put in a little bit of ham. So yeah, I just sort of shred it a little bit. So pop that on the top. Put as little or as much as you want on, okay. And then we're going to finally chop up the tomato really thin. I don't know if you can see that. Just nice thin slivers. There we go. So I've got the grated mozzarella because I cheat, but if you only had like a mozzarella ball, then you can use that. Just sort of break it up into either thin slices or smaller chunks, or if you've only got grated cheddar or whatever cheese you've got, I don't think it matters too much. So I'm just going to sprinkle this all on, and then we're going to just quickly flash this under the grill so it melts. And then you've got sort of little pizzas, which I just think is quite nice with a little bit of side salad. So that's the cheese, and then we're just going to carefully layer on the tomato. Salt, little sprinkling, pepper, adds a bit of flavour, and then a little bit of basil just sprinkled over the top. As I say, these are going to go under a medium heat grill. So I've just put the greaseproof paper or baking paper because it just saves you having a messy grill. There we go. Okay, so we're going to pop these under the grill and just keep an eye on them until they're ready. So I've just sprinkled a little bit more cheese over the top. If you like it the other way round, a tip my father always used to do was put a little tiny knob of butter on the top, and it stops the tomato burning basically, and it gives a nice little extra something. And here they are, straight out from under the grill. So you can see, just with a little side salad and your pizza, and there we go. What do you think? I mean, that's really quick and easy, and I could have easily just plated up the muffin, but a super quick and easy idea, and I hope you'll think it's lots of fun. While I was at it, I've done the panini version as well, so you can just see it's just a twist on a theme of using either paninis or pitta or the muffins to make just a quick and easy little pizza. Super simple. So there you have it, 5 quick and easy working from home lunch ideas that you can either prepare up front at the start of the day when you're having breakfast, and then you just chill them in the fridge until you're ready, or they're quick enough for you to be able to make them at lunchtime, eat them straight away. So we really hope you liked the video, really hope you like the channel. It's great to get feedback, so be sure to comment below. Everything's in the description box, so links to other videos that we think you like, but also check the links at the top as well. So until next time, let's keep having fun packing those lunches.